Okay, let's take a look at this one. Simplify this. All right, in order to simplify this, we need to break it down to prime numbers, right? So what we want to do is we want to have an even numbers. Remember we said if I have a to the power of m in front of that, this is the same as a to the power of m over n. Remember that, you guys? So if this is, if this number m is divisible by this root, then this whole thing will come out. So in other words, if I have k to the power of 6, can somebody tell me what would that be equal to? That would be k to the power of what? Okay. Even if you're going to guess right now, what would be, this is 2. Remember, the number here is 2. So it would be 6 over
2.
6 over 2, very good.
2.
Yeah, all of the half of that is the second root. So it would be k to the power of what? 3, right? So as long as this number here is divisible by this root here, we get a whole number here. Does that make sense? Now, if I have k to the power of 7, oops, now we don't have that divisible by 2. So what do I have to do now? Anybody? Any suggestion? Break it, right? You can make it k to the power of 6 times k to the power of 1. Part of this would come out because we just said k to the power of 6 would be this portion here. It would be k to the power of 3, right? This one doesn't come out of the radical. That's fine. Stays under the radical. One stays under the radical. The rest come out of the radical. Does that make sense, you guys? So this one here is we have square root of 80. We can break it down, but that's a portion k to the power of 7. We already took care of it right here. That would be k to the power of 3 times square root of k. How about q to the power of 8? Somebody should be able to tell me what that is equal to. What is the square root of q to the power of 8? Come on, you guys can tell me the answer here. Who wants to tell me the answer? Marianne, you want to try this one?
What is that? Is that a 9 or?
Cube. That's cube.
It's a cube. Okay.
Yeah.
And would
So
it
remember,
be?
no, this is 2. So it would be q to the power of what? Go back to this equation always.
4.
M over n. 8 over 2. Which is 4, you said, right? Is that what you said? 8 over 2. Did you get it? Do you understand that? Marianne, you okay?
What you're doing is you're taking a 2 and you multiplying how many times 2 go into 8, and that makes it 4. Is that correct?
Yeah. Right, exactly. How about 80? How are we going to see what the square of 80 is? So let's break 80 to prime numbers. Smallest prime number goes to 80 is 2, right? Half of 80 is 40. Half of 40 is 20. Half of 20 is 10.
10.
Half of 10 is 5. 5. 1. So square root of 80 is
5.
That would be 2 to the power of 4 times 5 to the power of 1, right? So remember, this is 2. So this would be the same as 2 to the power of 4 over 2. The 5, only one 5 there, so that stays there. You cannot do much without.
So you're counting how many 2s you have. You have 4 2s, so 2 to the power of 4. You have 1 5, so 5 to the power of 1 because you only have 1. Is that correct?
Right.
All right.
That would be 2 to the power of 2. So just 4. And I will do that. Okay, let's concentrate on this portion here. Everybody follow y square root of 80 is equal to 4 radical 5, first of all. Are we good with that part? Okay, let me use the checking system again. Check mark if you all can follow that. Okay, square root of 80. Okay, so here we have to simplify square root of 80, k to the power of 7, q to the power of 8. So 80 we already figured is 4 radical 5. Square root of k to the power of 5, we already did that is equal to k to the power of 3 times k. That is k to the power of 3 times square root of k. And q to the power of 8 is q to the power of 4. Okay? So which one would be, now these two can be combined because most of this stays under a radical, right? So this would be 5k stays under the radical. 5k stays under the radical. The other stuff like 4k to the power of 3, 4k to the power of 3, q to the power of 4 stays outside the radical. So which one would be the correct choice here? Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. So let me make sure everybody okay with this one. Let's see, check mark in front of your name so I can follow that.
I'm still writing it.
Fine. Okay, so check mark if you guys are okay. Everyone else so to make sure who's here, who's not as well. So for Eric, you're back. So you follow us. You John, Kong, I see you log in and out tonight. What's going on? Are you with us?